Friday night. Thanks for being with us here. We've got the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. You look at Washington. Down low. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And that is playing big down in the paint. Duren focused and flushing it home.
Outside Brunson. He drops it from range. What a great front court matchup we have tonight, Legs. Do those battles look a little different from when you played?
Well, certainly there's less wrestling going on down on the block. More of these post players now want to step out and fix up. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm a fan of either style.
A lot of space on the floor, that's for sure.
There's no doubt much more difficult to defend these post players with all this versatility.
Now here's Jordan. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. 6 to shoot. Outside Murray. Puts it up from the high post. Misses off the left iron.
But it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
Pass to Portis. Outside Brunson. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Here's Duren. Back to SGA. To the middle. And the dunk by Duren.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Well, Tim, you talk about an NBA physique. Jalen Duren is absolutely shredded.
Yeah, and he defies gravity too, B.A. What I like is he understands his game. He doesn't get outside of himself. He focuses on running the floor and then getting eye level with the rim.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them.
Gilgeous-Alexander doesn't just look for his own shot. He's very aware when he needs to move the ball.
Here's Brunson. And here's Zubac. Back to Brunson. And they double up Brunson. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Wizards with a lead. Gilgeous-Alexander double team to the paint. Duren misses from short range. And it's Sacramento's ball. Here's Carter. Rebound Washington. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Jordan. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
A bit ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end. And as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside. He has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Back to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Well, Grant, this is the third season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
Wizards leading by 3. Here's Smart. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
I just love the ball movement.
And it's Sacramento's ball. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Here's Brunson. He's flinging. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, be careful. Clinging can bring down the house.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Batum's shot is off. And And Brunson's got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 1. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Brunson. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
And you just can't let Brunson get to his spots. I mean, he's an excellent mid-range shooter.
Pass to Jordan. Outside, SGA. With 1 on the clock. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Sacramento on top, leading by a point. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be... And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And guys, for the Kings, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it is tough to lose when you get that many more chances to score.
Carter from outside. The rebound by Murray. Washington trailing. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Mamukelashvili's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. Here's Mamukelashvili. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now here's DeRozan. Inside. Here's Mamukelashvili. Shoots over Zubac. And no good, trying to use the glass. The Kings trailing. And it's Jose Alvarado with... foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Kept alive. Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
DeRozan right side. Clock at 6. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Washington again can't hit.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Keegan Murray wants to excel at both ends, and he said, quote, "My defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger, tried to figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective. Them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense." Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Mamukelashvili, no good.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Batum outside. Puts up a 3. The Wizards with another miss. The Kings leading. Outside for Green. Back to Brunson. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Uses the glass on the layup.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. And it's the Kings with the ball. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And Washington making a change here. Here's Barrett. Clowney. Tip back in for 2.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Batum outside. Shot on the wing. Here's Durham. Clinging with the block.
Okay, young fella. Look, I'll tell you this. Do not test Donovan Clingan. They just learned that the hard way. That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Yet known for his size and defense, Clingan has the potential to be a very effective two-way player in this league.
Duran the screen. To the inside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Keeps it alive. Alvarado. It's stolen by Green. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. There's 57 seconds left in the second quarter. That one goes in.
There are few guards in this league that do as much damage in the paint as Gilgeous-Alexander. He may be the best we have.
Outside Barrett. Got a hand on it. Jordan inside. Still without a bucket. And that misses. That would have put him up. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside Barrett. 4-3. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Barrett's showing you what you have to be off the ball. A threat who is always ready.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul. 5th team foul.
Free throw drops for Anthony. And Anthony drops them both. 7 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Mamukelashvili. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Kings ahead. They lead by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Kings lead by 4. Now Brunson. Portis outside. Brunson with it. Pass to Portis. 5 to shoot. Brunson with it. Checked by Murray. Fires at the elbow. It's rebounded by Washington.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Back to Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Oh,
nice. Wow! Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Here's Brunson. Some solid defense from Jordan. The Wizards trail by 4. Smart outside. And Smart goes up strong at the rim.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Brooks outside. Down low. And then Portis with the dunk.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising. In a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be a second foul of the game. And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And when we talk about NBA wings, Legs, what are the most important skills in your mind?
Well, everybody's going to talk about scoring and also being able to defend your position. But for me, to become an elite wing, you also have to be able to create, add that escapability with your handle.
And Smart is a very physical player. He doesn't fear getting hit while trying to score.
Washington shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line on this one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Outside Brunson. They get it back. Outside Barrett. This one for three. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Barrett's got 6 points.
Yeah, Barrett can make you pay from out there, and the defense, as a result, has to at least honor that.
And stolen by Barrett. Here they come with numbers in transition. Here's Brunson. On the run out, Brunson finishes at the rim. Wizards trail by 7. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Knocked loose. And stolen by Brunson. And here they go. Here's Brooks. Finished off the break. And the Kings lead by 9.
And just as tough as they come, Dillon Brooks battling for 2 points.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at Shai playing big inside.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Brooks a screen. Outside Brunson. It's stolen by Smart. Pass to Murray. Lets a three fly. Here's Duran. Goes up again. Outside for SGA. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Murray connects from outside.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. The Wizards making a switch here. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Kings. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Carter. Over Jordan. Carter can't get it to go.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
And here's Jordan. Still no points. And he makes it on the layup. And now it's just a 2-point Kings lead.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
To the middle. Outside Carter. On the man!
Look out below!
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Kings on top, up by 4. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The 4. 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Allie, thank you. 5 on the clock. Pass to Smart. Back to SGA. SGA working through contact inside.
And patience is key. Gilgeous-Alexander doesn't let the shot clock disrupt his play.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. On defense, Washington. 2-point game. Carter with it. Guarded now by Smart. And here's Brunson from the arc.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since. I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Floats one up. And Gilgeous-Alexander lays it up and in.
Shea is just relentless, continuing to attack the defense over and over.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Barrett. Sacramento passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Portis outside. And we've got a timeout called by Doug Christie. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, and Murray makes this look all too easy. Superb at throwing it down with some power.
Outside Brunson. Off target from three-point range.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy. And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Now Carter. Zubac, screen. On the attack, Carter.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Duran, the screen. SGA. Zubac pulls it down. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. Wide open. Duran pulls it down.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
Sacramento foul. Vince Carter. Second personal foul. First team foul. 2 minutes.
Outside, SGA. Just 5 to shoot. Quick 2. Oh, net.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
1:44 left to play in the fourth quarter. Murray with the jam.
Look at Murray stepping up big time. I mean, we know he wants to be a trusted scorer when they need a bucket, and he shows it.
Here's Zubac. It's stolen by Smart. Now the Wizards in transition. He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Well, and this is why he's a perennial MVP. Very few guys mean more to their team than SGA. And adding these extra points is a huge difference this late in the game.
It's Barrett on the wing. Carter outside. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The over and back call, always avoidable.
Look, I understand you want to fight for the basketball, but you also have to be smart about it.
1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Here's SGA. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. SGA from distance.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs. Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Smart with the ball, and it's Brunson picking him up. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Duran. Carter rips down the board. And so it's Washington with the W. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.